Welcome back to another video of me at work, the Mary Angelo. So today on my client, I am doing a wave cut with a low taper, and he likes to take the waves low but still keep them dark. So I am going in and doing that, and I'm following it up with the brush every time after I go in with the clippers, and I'm just doing that all over his whole head. So I took him down to a number 1 guard with the lever open, and I'm just doing that all over the head. So I do a low taper on him, so I'm just putting that guideline in right there and then just cleaning up like the stubble in between. And then I like to go on and do my beard fade first, because it's like quick, and I really like doing beard fades. It's like my favorite part of the cut. So I like to go in and take care of that first, make it a nice gradient, smooth blend. Because I hate like when I see guys like walking and I'm like, they might have like a harsh line because they don't fade in the beard. I feel like a lot of guys think that if they fade in the beard, it's going to take away from the fullness, but that's not necessarily true. I feel like the beard fade kind of blends everything and brings it all together. Yeah, I just think like it's more like satisfying to look at like a gradient blend than like a harsh line, you know, and like then the taper. I don't know. I just like that better. I always try to convince people to do that. All my clients know. Like I said earlier, I'm doing a low taper on him. He's been getting that for as long as he's been coming to me as a client, and I just think it looks really good and it brings the whole, you know, cut together. So since we do a low taper in the front, you do the same thing in the back. So you guys can kind of follow along at the same steps as the front. Then I take down the hair around the ears too to make it uniform with, you know, like the sides and the top. So you take that down nice and low, and then you shape up around the ears and the back taper. And I feel like it really brings that area all together and it makes it look really good. And after you shape up the, you know, the back and the sides, then you can check the taper again to see if you need to do any more detailing. And I feel like it really makes things pop and it kind of brings it together as well. So now I am doing his facial hair, and I like to keep the mustaches pretty thick. Unless if they tell me to make it thin, but I just think like thick looks better. So I would say if you're cutting hair, start with keeping it thick, and then if they want you to like make it thinner, then you can make it thinner. And then I like to shape it up first before I take down the length, because sometimes if you just shape it up and just clean up the longer hairs, that's like enough. But then you hand them the mirror, you ask them, hey, did you still want me to take down the length? Most of the times they'll say yeah. Sometimes they'll just keep it, but you know, if they say yeah, then just take it down. I would suggest starting with a number 1 guard with the lever all the way open, and then work your way down if they want you to keep taking it lower. And then for the bottom of the beard, I like to keep that line pretty low too, unless if they want me to take it higher, but I would show them it low first, because I feel like if you keep it low, it's a nice shape and it makes a beard look fuller too. I don't know. That's another thing. I don't like when I'm out and I see guys walking around and like their beard line is up to their jaw. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? So now, after I shaped up the front a little bit and I detailed it, I am going in and I am gonna lay down his waves with some mousse. It helps to style, and it's also like hydrating too and adds a nice shine to the hair as well. So I'll go in with a brush and my hand and really just get it in there. And then, you know, I'll brush that in, of course, too, after I rub it in a little bit with my hand. And then I'll put the do-rag on, and then I'll put it under the hood dryer for like 10 to 15 minutes. I really like that hood dryer a lot because it doesn't make that much noise and it gets really warm too. Like when I'm cold at work, I'll sit under the hood dryer and it's just so like warm and like it's just nice, you know. But yeah, so I am putting the do-rag on and then I'm putting him under the dryer. This dryer is good, but it's like the wheels are a little bit awkward, so sometimes I have to tell them to lean back a little bit into it. I do have another chair that I could use, but I'd rather just have them in the barber chairs or not like playing musical chairs or anything. But yeah, after I take it off, I am just going over the top and like getting the like the extra hairs that are sticking up, just trimming those down. So yep, just do that all over. And then I am going to shape up the front line, and then I might touch up the vertical bar and the C-cups a little bit as well and really bring everything all together. I do end up enhancing his hairline a little bit just because the one side is a little bit light. As you can see, it's the left side, the corner is a little bit light, so I like to go in with enhancements just to even that out a little bit more. But he likes it. And then like I'm satisfied with the job that I have done after that. So, you know, it's all good. Enhancements are just meant to enhance like what you have. You know what I mean? So it's like that still looks good, but you just need a little bit of enhancement just to bring it all together. And then I'm going in with the straight razor. I go with the grain first to get any stubble, and then I'll go against the grain as well. And this will give it that nice, sharp, clean look that you want. And then we'll go over the beard, of course, as well. And yeah, this was one of the haircuts that I did last week. I'm actually on a trip right now in Orlando. The first trip I took in a long time, well over 10 years. So I was like, you know what, I still need to edit this video and post it just so I can stay consistent and give you guys another, you know, a cut, some entertainment. I really hope that you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think of this one. I think this is my second just like haircut tutorial. So let me know if you guys like this and you want to see more and what styles you want to see. All right, I'll see you in the next video.